All right, it's almost time for the moment of truth. All of this stuff needs to go into a couple pods that are going to be arriving with the movers in a couple hours. And wow, I'm a little bit exhausted. It wasn't hard. It's just there was a lot of stuff, and there were a lot of books, and there was a lot of animal supplies that I had to pack. And all of my plants, somehow I'm really hoping we'll have enough room left over in the pod. I can try to let my umbrella plant at least come with us. I don't know if it would live for a week in the pods, but it's either that or I can't bring my precious umbrella plant that I love so much. And it's been with us for so long. It's been with me since I moved to North Carolina like 3 or 4 years ago. I can't believe I'm going to be moving away from North Carolina. I can't believe my life changed so much while I was in North Carolina. I met Chips, I became a YouTuber. I have traveled all over the place with Chips, and it's been an amazing adventure. I had I had my first Gouldian finches and my first Gouldian finch babies born. Oh my gosh, it's been a trip. It's been amazing here, and I can't wait to see what Michigan has to offer for us. But this is an update vlog, and I've already shown you guys enough snippets of things that we've been doing around the house for the move. So I wanted to let you guys know that, yeah, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. Moving, even when it's just 2 people, can require a lot of attention, and just a lot of unexpected events happen where you're like, what do I do with all the spices in the cabinet? Do I really want to bring these? Or you're like, well, do you think the patio furniture is gonna fit, or do we need to regulate that to the donation pile? So there's just a lot of stuff you didn't anticipate that pops up that you kind of have to take care of, and it's definitely taken up a lot of my time the last few days. So I'm really sorry about the lack of videos, but you guys, I don't know if I could properly explain to you how utterly excited I am for this move, because it's going to give me an office, and I feel like it's going to allow me to become the pixel biologist that I've always wanted to be. I really feel like that's coming up, where I'll be able to be more organized. There's a ton of organizational things going on for the channel behind the scenes, by the way. I have been commissioning people left and right for really big things that are going to be coming up in the future. I'm preparing for a really big series I hope to be able to do that should be coming out late November, that gives you guys a hint. I don't know if it'll work all the way, but I've already sent out the request to see if I can get the hardware for that. Hint, 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 hint. Some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about by now. And yeah, more commissions for art for some of our new series. There's going to be a lot going down, and I just wanted to let you guys know the last few days have been so helpful for me. So thank you guys for your patience, because the more I'm away from recording, the more I realize that I absolutely adore it being a part of my life, that I love it on a deep essential level of just feeling like my day isn't fulfilled without being able to pursue our adventures. And I realized it's not my day is not filled by oh good, I got a certain number of views, or oh good, I accomplished this many videos. It's filled by being able to share the adventures with you guys, and to be able to share the characters that we have in our Sim series, to be able to share the builds and the imagination and the world from our zoo crafting series. I don't feel like my life is that complete every day without that sense of advancing our community, and that sense of advancing all of our adventures, or adding more to the huge archival garden of selections. The archive is kind of like a garden to me, or a library where you can go in and select things, and I love adding more to it. And I'm watching a squirrel eat on the deck right now going, yeah, I've got some birdseed diaries I need to process and put up. It's part of my life. It's part of my every single day life, not because it's the thing that keeps the roof over my head, even though this is now that, but because it's just so good to feel this whirling excitement of creativity and passion for what we're creating, for going, oh man, Starbound just came out officially on Friday. I still want to do Subnautica. Oh, I'm getting an idea for a magic school RP series in MC, and it's there's just so much going on, and it's exciting. And so there's a lot coming up, and I wanted to let you guys know that I kind of feel like everything leading up to this point has been practice, has been just trying it out for YouTube, if that makes sense. And I just have this super strong feeling of post-move, I'm finally going to be the pixologist, Seri the pixologist, that I wanted to be. And it may take a little while to figure out the momentum, but I just feel like we've found a good pace. I've learned I do love putting out tons of videos every day, because it's just so rewarding to see that many different adventures move forward. I have so many ideas for series after having tried out things like Warrior Cats and tried out things like Twin Bark Town that I know are successful and fun and enrich lives, my life and your guys' lives. So there's just so much coming up, and I know we haven't had videos for so long, but I wanted to let you guys know I feel like everything up to now has kind of just been like part-time practice, even though I've devoted like 14, 16 hours a day to it. Oh my gosh, it's hard to explain. It just feels like it's gonna be real on the level that I can really lift my head up proud about, and I can really look forward every single day to working at. And I'm confident. That's what it is. I'm confident in our adventures now, and I'm confident in my ability to create more of them and add more to them, and my ability to adapt and learn and constantly try out new games and try out new ways of presenting our stories. And it's amazing. So I wanted to let you guys know that that's what's coming up. We are going to be moving to Michigan. We are going to be setting up our office together, because it's going to be your office, my office, our office. It's going to be where our community has its like nurturing center, and we're going to go on adventures together. I'm going to really do a lot more vlogs. I have not done any vlogs of the move yet, because like I said, there's a lot of things that pop up that just take up your time that you didn't even anticipate. But it's going to be fantastic. And I just wanted to let you guys know that it, like, maybe a lot of people would be like, oh man, Seri's going down because she hasn't posted videos for a while. And no, guys, I feel like I'm finally confident and excited and in control and ready to make this real. And it's amazing. So that's what's coming up. All right, I'm not going to babble anymore. This has already gone on longer than I told myself I would babble about it. But it's important because it's a community update. Our community is going to absolutely get some real ground now, and we've done amazing, and everything we have is amazing, and it's just so hard to explain how I just feel like it's just going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic, not for any whiz-bang fanciness, but because it's going to be more real and solid than it ever has been in my life. And I'm going to do everything I can to work hard for it. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I think for a long time you're kind of nervous, like, is this real? Is this YouTube thing actually going to pan out? And I'm ready to go, you know what, I think it is, so I'm going to throw not only the time but everything I have into this and accept it with open arms. And when you just take away that fear of like, oh, but will it pan out, and you just have all of it replaced with confidence, it just frees you up to be able to create so much more. And so that's what's coming up, you guys. And that probably didn't make sense to the majority of you, but it's very difficult to explain how this works because you don't really plan to become a YouTuber, and then suddenly you are, and you're like, what does it mean? And you're constantly having to find the answers for yourself and challenge yourself and develop yourself. And anything in the world where you have to kind of pace yourself because there's no guidelines, and you can turn around and suddenly feel like, oh, I'm confident in what I do now, that's awesome. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to see if I can chase that squirrel off the deck because he's eating the very last of the bird seeds that the birds have. And I'm going to get some breakfast, and there may be some videos coming up over the next few days. Like I said, the movers are going to be here today, and then we have nothing to do for a week until we move. But I don't know what kind of unexpected things will come up, and I know we want to spend a lot of time with Chips's family. So even though like it's going to be probably another couple weeks before things really settle back down into their regular schedule, because I want to give myself about a week to finish moving into Ann Arbor and to really like get settled before I can like dive in, so I don't get thrown off track again. I like to, like, once I'm settled, I like to have my routines and just keep going. I don't like to do like, okay, I'm going to do as much as I can and then things are still chaotic for a few days. But once we get settled and we dive in, I'm going to make it real. I'm going to be just so excited, and everything is just going to get better. So I'm going to stop babbling now. It's babbled too much, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.